What's up YouTube? It's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're going to take a look at Bepro. I appreciate you for being patient because of course I don't cover Bepro all the time, but I will be trying to get at least one video a week out on Bepro. So before I left you guys, I think we did try and break back above this. I think the week before we were above it, and I told you guys that we were above this wick, which is all good at the moment, even though that you lost this low on the weekly time frame. So actually at the moment guys, I need to tell you, and I have to be real with you, I don't like the fact that it has actually now closed. Of course this one closed lower than the body, but it didn't close lower than the wick basically, and actually now you have done that. So what we do really need to see is for this week to close back above that wick. If you don't, that's completely fine. I'm going to give you some targets to the downside. I'm also going to give you targets to the upside. So we'll take a look at the closer time frames for Bepro right now. I just wanted to make you guys aware that we did close below this. Before we continue, let's get this video to 20 likes. That would be much appreciated. We need to get this community going. If you have agreements, disagreements, if I'm looking at the wrong Bepro chart, leave that down in the comments below, because again guys, I'm not in Bepro, but just because I'm not in it doesn't mean that I don't believe that it's a good project. Otherwise I wouldn't be covering it. This is what you guys need to realize. I'm just all locked up into my cryptos. I'm happy with what I have, and if I were to get into Bepro, it would be in the bear market basically. So doesn't mean I'm saying sell, doesn't mean I'm saying buy. I'm just saying that I'm not in it, but that's completely fine. I will be carrying on to bring out TA for you people, because I know the people that support my channel, I need to help them, you know what I mean? So let's go take a look at the daily time frame. So I did tell you, or warn you guys about this descending triangle, and we did break out and we did back test it as resistance. We already knew this in the last update, and so we already knew in the last update about this technical target out of this descending triangle. So you put that on the breakout, and technically speaking your inner target's down here right now, and that would be at the 236, which of course we'd like to see that hold. I will show you more levels that we need to see held, but at the moment you can see something that I don't really like seeing is wicks to the upside. This for me is showing weakness at the moment, and with that, I think I told you guys we were very extended from the 20 EMA, and with that you need to come back to it. And the wick is not the nicest thing, because it says we were all the way up here above the 20 EMA and the bears came out, pushed this green candle below its entry, turning it into red candle. And to be honest guys, that's a massive red candle, isn't it? Of course in the short term this means that we could come down. This is basically signifying that we're going to continue the downtrend and continue to this technical target, because this over here is my continuation trend line. So even when you break above the 20, we still have this as the double brick wall. So it's all about breaking above these two EMAs, and at the moment you couldn't even break above the continuation trend line. So you confirmed it as the continuation trend line, and so we're going to continue our downtrend. Of course, to invalidate this is get back above, close a daily candle above the 20 EMA, and of course hold it as support. But in the meantime, what we do want for us to invalidate further downside to this target, of course break above the descending triangle, but also to start printing higher lows. If we start coming up now and then form a higher low, then there's a much larger chance that we could come back to this descending triangle's neckline and get above it. But until then guys, we are in a technical target to downside to 0.00480274. now I'm going to zoom out a bit and basically show you. Of course I've already made you guys aware of this large rising wedge basically, and with that you basically retrace to every single higher low in it. So your first point is here. So you've met that target, you've actually back tested that target as resistance now. So this is why, for me, it's telling me that we will continue down. Could we be coming down to this neckline? I will put this in the chart right now. This neckline sitting at 0.00390.492. So that's in the chart now. Put that in your chart as well for Bepro. We will be coming down to here, which we've actually met exactly right now. That is exactly where we're sitting at, if you can see. Let me remove the drawings. Oh, didn't mean that. Yeah, so you see we're sitting there right now. So this is a swing low. There's not much here, and you can see once you lose this swing low, it's quite a nasty drop, to be honest guys. So it means that when it loses this support, it's sort of a free fall mode. But no worries at the moment, we are holding at support. But again, we need to make you guys aware we are on a technical target 2 here, and if you were to lose that, We really need to hold this as support for Bepro. Remember guys, if we were to get back above this 0618 at 0.015, my end of bull run target is 30 cent, and this is what was coinciding with Coinskid. I think the same week I posted about Bepro, a few days later Coinskid said the exact same technical target. So he's not going to say that out of his bum. I'm not saying that out of my bum as well. It's all about holding significant key levels. Basically, as long as you're above this 0 point, you have a chance of getting back up there. Basically, until you lose that, I'm not seeing a bear market. Lose that, bear market. And that wouldn't just be for Bepro, you know what I mean? Bepro can look like poo, but if Bitcoin starts going up, then of course this will too, no matter how bad it looks at the moment, guys. I know we have a high, a low, a lower high and lower lows, but it's all about trying to find that support. So now I'm going to get the Fibonacci's out. At the end of every video now, I'm going to tell you guys about an opportunity that if you're interested in, I'll let you guys know. So I'll do that at the end of the video. So you can see the 0618 is roughly where this technical target is. Did I get that right? Yeah. The 0618 is roughly where the technical target is sitting. So potentially wick down to that 236. I would like to see this 618 hold. Basically, if you were to lose that and flip it into resistance, there's a higher chance you create that reversal wave, basically. And with that, of course, that would bring you to the 1. And then if you do lose the 1, this would be your bear market low, basically. And we'll check what that is from current price. And then it went once we lose the 1 as well. So that'll be another 88% correction, obviously disgusting. If we lose the 1 from there, that would be further 70%. So I'm not worried right now, to be honest, for Bepro, because we haven't lost that 1 / that 0 point. It's all about holding that low, basically, / the bodies. So you can wick down to there, but let's close above here, basically. If we were to even roll over to there, which I'm not seeing at the moment because we're still quite high up, you know what I mean? We're still above that 0618, so the fibs are going to play out as they should at the moment. If anything changes, I will let you know. So you have a push, exhaustion, and then continuation, basically, and that's what I'm seeing at the moment. I can't give you short-term bullish targets until we low out. Once we get a bottoming out structure, which could be forming right here, remember, get above the descending triangle's neckline, get above these 2 EMAs, we're off. Remember that, we are off. But until then, you're going to target down to here, which is that 0618, just below that with the 236. So yeah, your 786 over here is lining up kind of with this neckline of this double bottom. So could we actually come all the way back to this double bottom, retest that support, get above that 618 and start working our way back up? This is a potential scenario that I am looking for at the moment, especially if you lose the 044 and back test this 618 as resistance. This would basically be your next technical target, where we would like to hold this as support, basically start heading back above the 0618, and with that we would get bullish again, guys, because you would still be forming higher lows. You still technically got higher lows, low, higher low, so it's all good at the moment, guys. Don't panic, because if Bitcoin wants to go up, we are all good. Lose this low, lose this area, bear market. I've already given you technical targets down here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We need to see it play out, and before we end the video, let's get this to 20 likes. I've already said that, but if you guys are interested in taking your trading to the next level, I do offer a course. In this course, you'll get 35 plus hours of videos, or sorry, 35 videos with 6 hours of content. You get my Discord group chat for free for about 2 months, and then also a one-on-one mentorship lesson with me to get any questions answered once you finish the course. So if you were interested in that, let me know in the comments below. Let me know on Twitter, just tag me in and we can go through that with you if you're interested. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.